they also have a Seiko Marine Master. The hand has a hybrid look. Let's check now some of the 1,600 yen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. Welcome back in our channel. Mad Corner here. And for this episode, we are somewhere here in Nagoya, Japan. Everybody has a certain ritual. For example, going to church, there are rituals that you have to do. Even LeBron James with the chalk toss. And every time we go to Japan, it has been a ritual for us to check BookOff Super Bazaar. Just in case you're not yet aware, it is a huge second-hand shop that always provide a good number of items from watches, shoes, clothes, toys, household materials, and anything that you might need under the roof. We are talking about BookOff Super Bazaar Kane's Mall, and it's quite easy to get here. From Nagoya Station, just look for the Aonami line. You can jump on at platform 1 or platform 2 depending on the train schedule. And after 8 stops, you will find yourself here at Inae Station. Once you go outside, you just have to walk for 7 to 10 minutes and you will already find this huge secondhand store. Total cost is only 270 yen. We will definitely spend multiple hours inside because this is quite huge, and we are hoping to find good deals when it comes to used watches, clothes, hopefully some Pokémon cards, and unresistible prices for anime figures. If you have any travel necessities like pocket Wi-Fi, eSIM, hotel bookings, or even your tickets for amusement parks, please consider using Klook.com and take advantage of our promo code MADCORNERKLOOK to enjoy that 3 to 5% discount. Again, that is MADCORNERKLOOK, and don't forget to use it. Don't limit yourself and try other websites too to have a better idea. Feel free to compare from left to right and use which one is going to be the best deal for you. Also, you can find this huge second-hand store at the second floor of this building. So we're going to share it to you. And another important reminder, we are shooting this as of September of 27, 2025. So please manage your expectations upon uploading this video because there's a huge chance that items might be different by the time that you will visit this place. And you have to understand that sometimes some stuff here are seasonal. You can definitely see them in our content while shooting them, of course. But by the time that you arrive here, there is a slight chance that the item that you saw might be sold already. But if you're that kind of risk taker or feeling lucky and you're going to dedicate some of your time going here, then I do hope that the best luck might be in your favor. Well, I'll be honest with you, if the item that you're eyeing at is not here anymore, there's a good chance that you will end up buying a different thing. Now let's head over to the watch section because that's where we are going to start. Seiko is a good starter for this content. Well, for your collection too, if you're just planning to start your hobby. And as you can see on your left side, this is a quartz watch, by the way, for 6,000 yen only. It has a gold looking dial and a gold case as well with a leather black strap. Next to it, another quartz watch for 6,000 yen and a small Seiko watch for 6,000 yen. This too seems like to be intended for women. It's my first time seeing this kind of Seiko watch. I think this is a collaboration because it says designed by Edward Suzuki and you can get it for 5,000 yen. While a rectangle watch on its right side is patiently waiting for 5,000 yen, this one has a quartz movement. It also has a date window on its 3 o'clock and it indicates its water resistance for 100 meters. Looking for more Seikos here. Another Seiko watch, but this one looks like for the women's out there, 5,000 yen only. Another women's watch for 9,000 with the pearl dial, right? And a black dial with touches of gold. This is a Seiko for 6,000 yen. Those are the duty-free prices. A field watch with an obvious high contrast and high visibility of numbers is listed for 72,000 yen. And then this is an automatic watch. Course Credor is making its presence for 24,000 yen. Another Lukia for 24,000 yen. And then a Seiko Lukia for 12,000. It's a quartz movement. Another quartz, 6,000, and I would say a fun looking dial for 5,000 yen. On a serious note, they also have a Seiko Marine Master. This is an automatic professional diver's watch with a 300-meter water resistance, and it is currently listed for 216,000 yen. The prices that I'm saying are the duty-free prices. It is my first time encountering this Seiko Astron. This is a GPS solar watch, that's why it's ticking, and it has a color combination combination of black and dark green. The hand has a hybrid look between a dolphin and a sword, so I'm not really sure how to call it, while the second hand has a black and white color combination. A vintage looking Citizen Ateza Eco Drive is listed for 9,000 yen. It has a date window on the 3 p.m. area and some markings at the outer part of its dial. More Atezas with the modern approach. In this layer, as you can see, the white or the silver dial for 32,000 yen. Tank looking watches are making a buzz lately, and Citizen definitely has one. This is an Opus for 3,000 yen only, and yes, obviously it's a quartz movement, but if you want to have a more modern approach, they have a Citizen Eco Drive, but the dial size is a bit bigger compared to the one that I showed you a while ago, and it is currently up for grabs at 9,000 yen. Right in front of us is a Tag Heuer Red Bull collaboration CAZ 101AB for 140,000 yen. In terms of condition, with all honesty, it looks like a solid 9 out of 10, but I'm not sure if this is a naked watch or if it still has the box or the original package. And on its right side, a fine looking Carrera for 165,000 yen. It has a deep black dial with a bit of touches from white and silver. It's also indicated at the left side of its face, caliber 1887. It is actually a surprise for us to encounter Bell & Ross in front of us. I'm not really sure what this is, but it has an indication of BR0192 limited edition for 170,000 yen. This brand is quite popular in creating divers and pilot watches. I think this is going to be the highlight of the watch section. They have Omega Seamasters here, and the one that you're currently seeing is a bit small, so it's intended for women, I assume, but you can take it home for 160,000 yen only. And behind it is the box or the original package. And moving to its right side, another Seamaster here for 200,000 yen only. Have a look at that. It has the reference number 2518.30.00. It has a steel case material with sapphire glass. It has the caliber 1538 with a 150 meter water resistance. I really like the sharp looking double triangle at the 12 o'clock area. And in terms of the wrist presence, obviously it has a sharp approach. On the other side, if you want to have a more sporty look, I would say this is a Seamaster for 260,000 yen. It has a reference 2262.50, and it definitely boasts that 300 meter water resistance. Seems like it has a mid-size case, so definitely versatility will be there for you, and that strong red accent on its second hand is just, you know, kicks the bucket. Moving now to the main watch cabinet display, we have another Speedy with reference 3511.80. It is currently listed for 250,000 yen. It has a black dial, and this speed timer has, I would say, has a very good condition. Moving to the right side, it's my first time encountering this Omega Globemaster. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're selling it for 800,000 yen. The condition, yeah, solid 9.5 out of 10. Right in front of you is this Omega Seamaster 2298.80 for 330,000 yen. What kind of icks me off on this watch is that it has a major dent on its dial, so that might be an issue for mint collectors out there. I'm not sure if you're seeing it accurately, but this Seamaster reference 2254.50 Seiko that is listed for 307,000 yen. Has some scratches around its case, so I guess that would be a major bummer for some collectors. And it seems like it has an additional strap with the box, something that we're quite familiar with. This is the Grand Seiko SLGH005, also known as the White Birch Forest or White Birch 3. As usual, it has a very clean and neat approach and currently listed for 810,000 yen. This watch has a 40mm case and caliber 9SA5 movement. That means it has a high performance mechanical watch movement with a 36,000 vibrations per hour, or VPH as they call it. We are still learning the technicalities of that area, but hopefully, I was able to give you enough information about it. That kind of sums up the watch section. I know it's not that much compared to what we normally see, but in terms of quality, we're quite hitting that note that we want. The highlight for me would be that Omega Seamaster 2518.30, which is listed for 200,000 yen. They have other watches that I didn't add anymore in our content, like the Gucci's, Michael Kors, Kate Spades, because these are kind of like designer watches. Just like what I've said before, if I'm going to spend something like in this price range, I'd rather buy a more respectable watch brand like Citizen or Seiko or something close to that. But at the end of the day, whichever works for you, go for it. While browsing the watch area, don't worry about your significant other because they will have a good time checking the designer bag area. Most likely, I am the last person that you want to ask about this thing, so I'm just going to run a montage for you to see. Whatever you saw now is just a fraction of the bag area. So just a quick proof. I'm going to walk with what's available in here for the bags alone. All right. So as you can see, there's a lot, man. And I'm not kidding. But again, we are shooting this as of September 27, 2025. So you have to manage a bit of your expectations by the time you go here. But still, most bags are just, quite cool. Like this one, 190,000 yen. And I have no idea what's going on. Also, we've created the Facebook group where you can share some of the items that you've picked up, or if you have any questions, let us know there. I'll be putting the link on the description box down below, and definitely it will be pinned in the comment section too. However, if you want to use our comment section in this video, by all means, do that as well. Since the cold season is right around the corner, you can find a lot of jackets and sweaters lately. And look at this military jackets for 3,000 yen only, brother. Not bad if you want this kind of style. They have a lot in here. Look at this, 7,000 yen for whoa, this is quite thick. Okay, let's check now some of the nylon jackets or light coats as well. They have them here for 1,600 yen only. Look at that. Gray looking one. A bit baggy though. And how about this gray for 3,000 yen? A green one for 3,000 yen too. Okay, alright, quite respectable. And guys, I'm telling you, you just have to dedicate a bit of your effort in finding a good item in here. And I myself bought several items from a different BookOff Super Bazaar, but definitely very useful for us. 2,500 yen because I came from a tropical country. So I'm not really going to use this that much. Being able to find the best price is really useful for me. Well, I think that's a general rule, right? Look at this gap. This is a gap for how much? 1,200 yen. Have a look at that. Alright, not bad for a light coat. And it has a hoodie. This looks like something that I can use, but it's too heavy. If we're going to Sapporo, most likely we can consider this kind of coat. For daily wears, definitely they can help you. Have a look at this random shirt for 800 yen. Plain shirt at 500 yen. Well, I'm not sure if there's still 50% off. So if we are correct, then this one goes down to 250 yen. If you ask me how come we're not buying it, simply because it's too small for us. From time to time, we are receiving several messages in regards to used cameras. So we are going to show some here. This is from Nikon, some lenses. These are used lenses, by the way. You can actually see a Canon 28 by 135 millimeter with a 3.5 to 5.6 opening. You can get that one for 11,000 yen. A micro lens with 40mm with 2.8 opening, 14,000 yen. More lenses from Panasonic, Sony, Nikon, Sigma, even Tamron at the far left at 23,000. 16 to 300mm with 3.5 to 6.3 opening, so that's quite standard. I'm not really updated anymore when it comes to the pricing of lenses. However, I really like what I'm seeing here. This is a 100mm Canon lens, but it has a 2.8 opening or f-stop at 62,000 yen. While moving to your right side, you can find this 24 to 70mm with 2.8 aperture, and it's at 150,000 yen. Definitely, you will also see several camera bodies here. For example, have a look at this Sony for 130,000 yen. This A7 II for 71,000, and the Canon 5D Mark IV at 180,000 yen. Some Olympus cameras right here. You can see the tag price already. Entering now the Pokemon card scene, they have a lot of modern cards in here, but it seems like this has been filtered already. But have a look at that for 620 yen. And it seems like Gengar does not have a presence here because I can't find one. We're looking at some Charizards. Yeah, no Gengar, unfortunately. There's a Hunter though for 150 yen. Persian, 620. Meowth with Giovanni, 900 yen. A Pikachu VMAX for 710 yen. A Mew EX for 55 yen. Honestly speaking, nothing is really getting our attention or interest with what's available in here. However, these are cool illustrations. This is the Gyarados, and have a look at that. Let's throw some of our efforts here with the single bins. Hopefully you can find something, because if you'll find something that you like here, it will only cost you 33 yen. But I have a strong feeling that these cards were scanned several times already. But who knows, right? Let's just try our luck. Unfortunately, we have zero luck in finding something that we can add in our collection. So in short, no Gengar card for us. Heading over now to the anime figure section. We have Hunter x Hunter here, gone. Hisoka Grandista for 2,400 yen. And have a look at this adult gone. If you know, you know. Adult gone for 3,200 yen only. Yu Yu Hakusho. These are master lies. So we have Yusuke and Taguro for 3,600 and 6,500 yen. And the Taguro box is quite massive. A good number of Naruto figures in here for around 3,600. These are Ichiban Kujis. And then another Ichiban Kuji Master Lies for 2,400 yen. Spy Family Anya for 1,000 yen. And then have a look at this cute one for 900 yen only. I think these are prize figures, so you can win them by playing the crane game, but you can also buy them here. Of course, from One Piece, we have Roronoa Zoro. This is a prize C from Ichiban Kuji at 2,800, while the POP is at 13,000 yen. In terms of floor size, alright, I think this BookOff Super Bazaar Canes Mall is one of the biggest so far based on our experience. There's also a good diversity when it comes to the items available here, not just dwelling on watches, but you will definitely need to dedicate some of your time with the clothes, shoes, anime figures, and anything in between. Folks, if you want to have a more accurate or real-time updates, please follow me on Instagram. I'll put the link on the description box too. Definitely, it will be pinned in the comment section as well. Any suggestions or constructive criticism is greatly appreciated. And if you're not yet subscribed in our channel, please do hit the subscribe button down below. But if you're not yet ready to do that or you don't want to, it's totally fine with us. You being here watching our content is more than enough already. It's already 1 p.m. and now I'm hungry, so I'm just going to have our lunch. In short, that concludes our BookOff Super Bazaar Canes Mall experience. And thank you so much for watching this episode, and hopefully I'll see you again in the next few days. Mad Corner, I'm out.